Hi guys, and welcome back to Irony Completed. Who can guess who I'm dressed as today? I am starting to do a series of Get Ready With Me's inspired by some of my favourite movie characters, TV characters and pop figures throughout the years. Most of the ones I've got on my list so far are from the 90s though, because the 90s was the best decade ever, in case you didn't know. Anyway, so I'm starting off with Mathilda from Leon. Honestly, the hair didn't turn out as much Mathilda-y as I would have thought. It's kind of hard to fake a fringe when you don't have a fringe, but I tried my very best, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am starting this video out with very severe bedhead syndrome, but then I took a brush to it and tried to tame it slightly and brush out a few of the really crazy curly tangles, and I'm also centre parting it while I'm at it. You should probably use a comb to part your hair, but I don't have a comb I don't own a comb, so I just did it with a brush. Then I sprayed my hair with some heat protectant. This is just from Tresemme, and because I bleach my hair, I really need to protect it from even more damage. Then I decided to section off part of my hair so I could straighten it a little bit easier. Then essentially I straightened my entire head, and I only recorded myself straightening a teeny tiny bit of it because otherwise this video would be very long and very boring. Now my hair is magically straight. I'm sectioning off the part of my hair that I want to be Mathilda's little short fringy thing, and the easiest way I found to create a fake fringe if you don't have a clip-in fake fringe is to curl your hair under like that with a straightener, hold it for a few seconds, and then after you release it, there's a lot of shaping with your fingers involved, lots of tucking under and hiding the edges with your real hair. I also decided to flick the front bits of my hair because that's kind of what Mathilda has at some points during the film, and that was pretty easy to do with straighteners. You just gotta flick out the ends and pretend that we is very 90s. Then I did even more fringe shaping with a round brush, and my finger... When my hair was kind of the shape that I wanted it, I used this Batiste new dry texturizing spray thing to style my hair a little bit more messy, and basically I just sprayed it all over my hair and then tousled it all and shaped it all with my fingers again. Obviously this hairstyle is a lot easier to do if you already have short hair like me, but that is basically it. Because Natalie Portman was like 12 or 13 when she played Mathilda in Leon, I decided to put the main focus of this video on the skin, so I am first priming it to make a smooth canvas. Then, because I didn't want too heavy of a base, I decided to use Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation by Benefit, and mine is in the shade I'm Pure for Sure Ivory. I am first dotting that all over my face, and then I'm blending it in downwards motions with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And I definitely should have clipped my fake bangs out of the way, but I don't do that till like way later in the video because I'm kind of a dumbass. Now I'm using the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in the shade Ivory, almost as a kind of colour corrector, because this is a little bit warm toned and kind of has peachy undertones, and I'm first using this to correct my under eye circles, and I'm blending it in with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and then I go back in with another concealer after this. I have finally been reunited with my favourite Collection Lasting Perfection concealer after they didn't have my shade in it anywhere for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I'm using this just to correct or conceal the really dark parts of my under eyes and also around my nose, and then later on any blemishes. Once I have put the product on any spots on my face that I wish to conceal, acne scars, blemishes, discoloration, I use this small stippling brush to stipple and bounce the product into the spots to get the most full coverage possible. Natalie Portman has a beautiful naturally sculpted face, so to cheat that, I am taking this cream instant glow bronzer by 17, which is from the drugstore, and I'm going to carve out my cheekbones and the sides of my forehead and all the other places that I would usually contour. And I chose to use a cream product because I thought that it would look the most natural on the skin. I don't want anything too harsh or too intense, and I'm just blending and buffing this in to the areas I want to look contoured and chiseled with this double-ended highlight and contour brush from number 7 using the angled contour end. And here is where I finally get sick of my fake fringe and push it out the way so that I can contour my face. Natalie Portman also has very full, beautiful lips, so I decided to contour underneath my bottom lip to make it look more pouty and pretty. Then, to add a natural flush to my cheeks, I patted some of e.l.f.'s cream blush in Seductress onto the apples of my cheeks and blended it backwards towards my hairline. Then I set just the very centre of my face and where I put my under eye concealer with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in transparent, and I used this 17 powder or cheek brush, which I like because it's kind of flat and it's really good for setting the under eye area. I wanted a highlight that was quite subtle, so I took the highlight shade from the Maybelline Master Sculpt Duo on this kind of domed brush, and I highlighted the high points of my cheekbones above my eyebrows, my nose, just the tip of it, and also my Cupid's bow, again to make my lips look more plump. For eyebrows, I decided just to keep it simple and use my usual Brow Drama by Maybelline in dark brown. And like in my last makeup tutorial, I am kind of brushing the hairs up instead of making them super neat because that gives a really youthful look, which we want for this character. Next, I am priming my super oily eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the original one. I chose the Naked 2 palette to do this eyeshadow look because it's really natural and neutral and also cool tone, so it will look like natural shadows on my eyes. So firstly I am taking Foxy, which is a matte yellow cream colour, and at first I put this just underneath the brow bone and then I decided to sweep it all across my lids up to the brow bone. Then I took Tease, which is a matte grey taupe kind of colour, and I took it on the Real Techniques base shadow brush and I swept it all through my crease, but I didn't join it up to my outer corner. Then I decided to blend it out with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, which I cleaned the concealer off of, just to really diffuse the colour and make it look as natural as possible. Then I swept that same shadow all along my lower lash line, making super duper attractive faces as I did so. Not making this colour too intense, just making it look like some natural definition. Then I went ahead and reapplied some more of Foxy to my eyeballs. And finally, I took Booty Call on the Real Techniques detail brush and highlighted my inner corners. Next, I took the nude side of this MUA double-ended eyeliner pencil and I put that all in my lower waterline. And then I use the black side to tightline my upper waterline, so be prepared for some really gross eyeball action. Last step for the eyes is of course mascara, and I decided to use Roller Lash by Benefit because it gives you really fluttery, natural, flared out looking lashes, and I'm only applying this to the top lashes to keep this look as natural as possible. And finally, for makeup, I wanted to give the lips a natural glossy look, so I am using a neutral coloured gloss. This one is the Hoola gloss by Benefit. For my outfit, I kind of combined elements from several of Mathilda's outfits throughout the whole film. So I am wearing a thrifted black velvet crop top, these high-waisted black denim shorts from Primark, and this thrifted crocheted black cardigan, and finishing it off with details like patterned tights and Mathilda's statement combat boots, as well as, of course, Mathilda's sunshine choker necklace that she wears for the whole movie. If you wanted to, you could also add a pair of round sunglasses and a little beanie hat to make your look more assassin Mathilda. With this look, you are totally ready to be trained to be a master assassin. So that was my Mathilda inspired get ready with me hair, makeup, outfit, all that jazz. If you guys are interested in recreating the look, then go ahead, dress as your favourite character, who says you can't. If you guys have any requests for other characters that I should do as a part of this series, then please, please, please let me know down in the comments or over on Twitter, Tumblr or Instagram. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr or Instagram, they'll all be linked down in the description along with everything that I used to create this look and where my outfit was from and all that kind of jazz. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!